Alright, morning ladies. Beanie and a coffee. And stretching. Right then, so today we're going to just start standing. So we've got to start in a standing position. Obviously have a mat or your carpet. Now, what we're going to do is interlock our hands behind us, nice and gently, and pull the hands back as far as they go. Stretch that chest and those shoulders. Just hold, clench those hands together, and then when you're in that tight position, just hold it. Just breathe as normal, breathe as normal, breathe as normal, and then just slightly bring them out as far as they will go. So you're getting a deeper stretch. Deeper stretch. And then gradually hip hinge, and then bring your upper body down, maintaining that those arms behind you in the upright. Go as low as you can, keeping those arms behind you, interlocked. Awesome. Stretch it out. Stretch out that lower back. Open up that lower back as low as you can go, keeping those arms behind you and elevated. Cool. We're going to hold that stretch for a good 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we come up, we let go of them, and then we hug the imaginary tree, and we hug that big tree in front of us, and then the elbows start to expand out, but keep your upper body upright. Don't arch your back, don't forcefully arch your back. If your back arches naturally, then allow it, but just try and expand your elbows as your fingers are interlocked. So you're going to get an upper trap stretch. Your arms might feel a bit tired because of the stretch that you've just done. If you interlock them, and then you can transfer the energy between hands. Transferring that energy and then thinking of the upper back, the upper trap, getting stretched. Just breathe as normal, breathe as normal. And then what I'd like you to do is bring those interlocked fingers up all the way above your head. And just hold that pose. And then try and bring your arms back with little movement of your upper body. So don't go with your arms. Try and bring your arms back. And as far as your arms back have gone, we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to lean back. Lean back. So the arms are directly above us. Open up the abdominal cavity. Breathe as normal. Bring all the breath up into the rib cage. Fill up them lungs. Deep breaths, deep breaths. And then from there, I'm going to separate the arms. I'm going to grab hold of one elbow and push the elbow down. And as far as it can go, we're going to hold it. And then I'm going to count from 3 to hold, to start breathing in. And we're going to hold the breath for 5 seconds. So I'm going to go 3, 2, 1. Then we take a deep breath in. And then we hold that breath for 5 seconds. So 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. Fill up them lungs, fill up them lungs. And then hold that breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Expel the breath and push the elbow down. Push the elbow down. Breathe as normal. Breathe as normal. Keep on holding that elbow down. Keep on holding. Hello, Anu. And then switch arms. So now separate your arms, elevate them up, grab hold of the elbow, push the elbow down so that your tricep is being stretched all the way until it can't stretch no more, but your upper body is upright. And then 3, 2, 1, take that deep breath in and hold that breath. Hold that breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and push the elbow down, expel the breath and push the elbow down. Awesome. And then put your arms by the side. You should have some nice blood flow going on now. So what we want to do now is the neck. Grab hold of the side of your head, the top of it, and pull your head to the other side of the shoulder, and the opposing shoulder, the one that is exposed, make sure that it's down. So consciously bring your shoulder down from the side of the neck that's being stretched. So don't elevate that neck. Don't elevate the shoulder. And we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then gently release it. Bring your head back into the normal position. Grab hold of the other side. Pull it down. And at the same time, your shoulder, the opposing shoulder, is being drawn down. That's it. Awesome. And we're going to hold that for another 3, 2, 1. Awesome. And then bring your arms down now. And what we do, we're going to go into a side bend. Side bend, side bend. So we're traveling our fingers down our thigh, past our knee if you can, whilst keeping the shoulders level with each other. So don't protrude the higher elevated shoulder. And once you get to that deep stretch, we're going to hold that stretch. And I'm going to count down from 3 and we're going to elevate our arm, the one that's on the opposing side of the stretch. So 3, 2, 1, and then we go up, we go up, we go up, all the way over. So we get a deeper lat stretch, deeper oblique stretch, all the way. And we're going to hold that for 3, 2, 1. Arm goes down, body comes up, and then side bend to the other side. Side bend to the other side. We're going to travel our fingers down the thigh as far as we can go. Get to the point where you can't go down no more and just become static. Always keep the shoulders in line, so don't protrude the shoulder. The elevated shoulder, don't protrude it forward. And then bring up that arm, all the way, all the way. Stretch them lats and the obliques. And we're going to stretch for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we relax that. And now we're going to get in a position where we are going to go down to the floor. So from here, if you can see me, we're going to have a nice back bend, stretching the hamstrings as far as we can go. If we can't go all the way down, as in our fingers don't touch, then flex your knee, collapse your knee so that your fingers can touch the floor. And then walk, just a little bit. So we go into a dog stretch. So here you want to have your heels quite flat to the floor. So my calves are extremely tight. So they're not allowing me to stay on the floor. But try and get your calves, try and get your heels on the floor so that your calves are being stretched, hamstring being stretched, lower back being open, and that upper body that you've just stretched is now being the enforcer. It's now being the scaffold. It's now keeping you structured, upright, supported. We're going to hold that dog stretch for 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to walk forward again with our hands. Walk forward again with our hands. Get into a plank position, but then gently lower your thigh on the floor. And maintain this cobra stretch. Cobra stretch. So your lower back is feeling quite tight. Nice. We're just going to hold that. Hold that for 3, 2, 1. And then just gradually bring yourself down as if you're coming down from a press up. So the negative portion of a press up. So now we are fully on the floor, chest flat on the floor, thighs on the floor, and we've got our hands in a press up position. From here, I'd like you to just twist your body slightly, any side, just tilt your body slightly with all of the pressure being on the hand that you are leaning into. Keep yourself real, supported, structured with that stance that you've adopted with your hands, that press up stance, that position. Feel that chest open up. 3, 2, 1. Relax it. And then move to the other side. Chest stretch, shoulder stretch. Giving you enough room to breathe naturally, normally, no pressure. Opening up the airwaves. And then from there, get back into that original position. And what I'd like you to do is just bring your hands flat and your head lies on the floor, whichever side you want it to lie on the floor. And then we bring our leg up, we bend at the knee, so we create like a 90-degree angle, and then we scorpion twist. So bring our leg over our bent leg over our straight leg, whilst keeping your upper body nice and supported with the expansion of your hands. We're going to hold that stretch for 3, 2, 1. If you go back to the beginning, and then raise the leg, the other leg, bend it for a 90-degree and twist it over. And this is a scorpion stretch. Midsection, lower back, hips, lats, chest. Gets quite a varied range, this one. And we're going to relax that. And from there, I want you to get on all fours now. Get on all fours. And just allow your lower back to just collapse. And we go into a child's pose. Just let it collapse. And then from there, we're going to just walk your hand further out. Walk your hand further out whilst kneeling down, and bring your arms, top of your arms to the floor. Elbow remains on the floor, and bring the hand behind the neck, and then bring the other hand behind the neck. Sink into that position, reinforcing the elbows to be your support. Still on the knees. And this is called the Armless Prayer. So this will stretch your lats. This will open up your lower back. And if we tilt one side of your hips, any side, you're going to open up the lats, you're going to get adductor, and it's a hip stretch. So maintaining your elbows on the floor, just behind your elbows, so you're on your tricep. So you're getting a deeper lat stretch. Tilting your hips, any side, and then sinking into the movement. Try and get your forehead to just relax on the floor, on the mat, wherever you are. And we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just switch sides. So tilt the hips the other side. Again, try and get deeper with your stretch using the area of your triceps. So now you should really be on your triceps, not on your edge of your elbow. Open up them lats. Awesome. And then from there, just again go back into that child's pose. And what we're going to do, we're going to have a deep breath. So we're going to suck in our breath nice and deep. 3, 2, 1, nice and deep. Suck it in nice and deep and hold it. Hold that breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Blow all the air out. And then we're going to take a deep breath in again. Take a deep breath in again. Deep breath until your lungs fill up, and then you stop breathing and hold that breath for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breath out, breath out. So we're going to take a deep breath in. I'm going to count down with the breath. So we're going to go 3 seconds to take the breath in. So when you're ready, we breathe in now. And we hold the breath. Hold the breath for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Expel the breath, expel the breath. And then we hold, we bring in the breath. 3, 2, 1. And then 8. Hold the breath. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Expel the breath out, expel the breath out, expel the breath out. And now we're going to breathe in for 5 seconds. So it's going to be, as soon as I start the countdown, you're breathing in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. Hold your breath. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Expel the breath out. Expel the breath out. Expel the breath out. And again, deep breath in as you breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold that breath for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Expel the breath. Expel the breath. Nice. And just breathe as normal. Breathe as normal. And we are going to widen our kneeling position. Widen the kneeling position. And bring your palms closer into your body. And this is the frog pose. The frog stretch. We're just going to hold that pose. And then bring your hands out slightly. And where your shoulders are now, your shoulders should be behind your palms. What we want to be doing is just tilt forward so that your shoulders are now above your fingers. And then we tilt back. We tilt back so the shoulders are behind your palms. And then we tilt forward so the shoulders are now above your fingers. And we're going to repeat that for 10, 9, 8. Just keep on rocking. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And what we want to be doing now is putting our foot on one side of our hands that are still on the floor. Bring the other foot And again on the other side of the hand, and now you're in a squat position. Being in a squat position, leave one hand on the floor so that it's very close to the leg, and then twist the body up. Twist the body up. Leaving one hand flat on the floor whilst the other one is elevated as your torso is rotated. And we're going to relax that. Put the other hand by the leg, and opposite side hand gets elevated. And we're going to relax that. And from there, leave one foot where it is, but the other leg, we're going to go like this, the other leg gets extended out so that you now go into a lunge stretch. So the trailing leg all the way back, and your hands are placed firmly on the floor, whilst the other leg, whichever leg you've chosen, the foot is beside the hand. So you're getting a deep stretch. Deep lunge. And then as you did for the frog stretch, you're going to lean forward so you get some ankle mobility for the foot that is in front, and you're going to lean forward. So you're going to elevate the back leg so the thigh comes off, and then you're going to lean back. So your shoulders now should be right above your wrists. So then we lean forward, and your shoulders, they should be above your fingers. And that's the tilt. Very small tilt. And we're going to be rocking with that tilt for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to change legs. Change legs. Change sides. So hands get flat on the floor whilst one foot is beside one of the hands, and then deep stretch with the opposing leg so that it's a trailing leg and the thigh knees on it. And now you're getting into a lunge stretch, and your shoulders should be directly above your wrists. And then with your ankle allowing the freedom of movement, you're going to protrude your knee over your toe so that your shoulders come over your fingers. And then you rock back so that you're in the starting position. And you rock forward so your shoulders are above your fingers, your knee is protruding your toe. And we're going to rock for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. So what I'd like you to do now, ladies and gents, is just take a seat. Take a seat. Bring your feet in so they're touching each other. The soles of your feet are together. So we go into a butterfly and your body becomes upright. And gently push your thighs down with your arms, with your elbows, whatever is attached. Just push them down, push them down, push them down. And we're going to hold that for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then what I would like you to do is one hand back so that you're leaning on it. And then you get the other hand back so you're leaning on that. I'll go to my side. And what we want to be doing now is try to bring your knees towards the floor whilst keeping your feet flat together, and your palms are behind you nice and flat, structuring your body, scaffolding your body. And you want to tilt your torso, but try to resist one of the knees coming up. So we're trying to get the knee to actually touch the floor. If it is flush to the floor, then well done. But the other opposing knee, we're not trying to elevate it. We are twisting our body but we're not elevating the knee. We don't want those hips to close in. Opening up the hips, adductors. And obviously one of the arms is a little bit collapsed whilst the other one is dead straight because you're torso twisting. And then get back into the normal position and the opposite leg now. The opposite leg where the knee goes down to the floor, but the opposing knee tries to stay where it was. It doesn't travel. And one of the arms collapses whilst the other one goes dead straight. So the arm that's collapsed should be on the same side as the knee that's flush on the floor. And we relax that. And just bring up your body. And what we're going to do now is go back to the very beginning, but now we're in a seated position. So what I'd like you to do is grab hold of the neck, any side of the neck, whilst the other hand is grabbing your ankle, and pull your neck, and then bring your shoulders down, and you should feel just a more elongated stretch this time. Like your body's now just primed up, elastic. It's easier. And then 3, 2, 1. We're gonna just swap hands, swap sides, pull the head down, make sure that the shoulder is low, stretching that neck, and then straighten up the head. Just a few deep breaths, a few deep breaths, a few deep breaths. Just feel your body, feel the blood circulating around your body. Primed up, optimal. Your body is functioning optimal. Proper primed, ready for action. Ready to take on your day. So, optimal stretch for an optimal performance today. So, thanking you, ladies and gents. And tonight is my nutrition webinar, if you want to join in on that. We're going to start with diabetes, and then we just talk about food. And you can just give me some Q&A, and then we go with it like that. So, thanking you.